Dale Elliott led the way with his super fast recovery, and he's never let his injury slow him down. First paraplegic to ever solo free fall skydive in Australia. Put your hands together, let's hear from Dale Elliott.
Good afternoon, South Australia! Woohoo! Who wants to skydive one day? That was awesome!
Just keep getting better and better.
Dale, I tell you what, when you start doing this jumping, people don't think you're serious. People think that you're just going to do it a couple of times and then give up. That's what happened to me. You've got to keep on pushing. You are leading the way in a new discipline of skydiving. It's not the same. None of your instructors in Australia have ever taught a skydiver who is a paraplegic to jump. So you need to lead them.
Yeah! That's the stuff! There it is.
I reached up to lock the door, but by moving it, the door actually popped open fully, and I'm doing 200 kilometers an hour through the sky in this aeroplane by myself, learning to fly. This was my first solo trip, and the door popped open. I knew something was going very wrong, but I didn't do anything about it. If things are going wrong in your life, make a decision. The minute you stop making decisions is the minute that you lose control. And I said to her, what's the hardest thing on your pieces of paper that I have to do? What is the hardest thing? She said, well, Dale, the hardest thing is for you to get out of your wheelchair onto the ground and then back into your wheelchair again. Seconds to go. 10, 5. And I've done it! Woohoo! If you can't push yourself and challenge yourself because you don't have enough energy, how are you going to lead anyone else? You can't lead other people unless you can lead yourself. The hardest thing for me, I think, was keeping myself positive and not getting sad all the time, because I could. I look out the window at the Royal Adelaide Hospital and I could see jets flying over. And that was the job that I wanted to have all my life, was flying 747s for Qantas, and I knew that it was just not going to happen because spinal cord doesn't repair. That was the hardest thing, was coping with the feeling of loss. I've got over that now because I've realised the feeling of loss can be thrown out the window when you create your own success again.
Well worth the 2-hour drive, for sure. Awesome. About the drive home, but no, that was just motivating. I had someone in a similar situation wanting to do a skydive recently, and so now I think, yeah, we can do it. We can make it happen. Thanks very much. Awesome. Brilliant.
Well, man, he talked a lot, but he talked really, really well. Mind blower, no comments, man, speechless. The guy take his time. What a life experience, and you want to come, somebody else want to come and see him, hear about what happened to him and how he go over the top. It's mind blower. Awesome.
You're not bad, eh? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty motivational, man. And pretty inspirational as well, really. Yeah. Take a leaf out of that man's book.
It gave me a lot to think about. I thought he was provoking. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was emotional. And yeah, it went very, very quickly. It was awesome. Highly recommend it.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, mate, the most inspirational guy you could ever meet. Just amazing story, amazing guy, funny, and just a great way of putting things across. Just fantastic. Really good. Cheers, mate. What about yourself, mate? What do you think?
Awesome.
Yeah.
awesome, man. It was a good talk. Appreciate where he was coming from, and it was a good experience. Cool, man. Awesome. Cheers. Talk.
Mate, I tell you what, it's going to be one of those things that will inspire me. There's a lot of things that he said that actually really ring true as well, so I just want to thank Dale, really. That was there's a lot of things I'll be using in work myself and throughout the rest of my life, so good work, fella. Keep it up and go hard in the US. Show those Yanks how to do it. Wicked.